Well, it's been talked about for a long time, but finally here we are at Towcester Racecourse, ready for the official press day of the new Greyhound track that is going to be built just inside of the racecourse there on the other side of the horse racing track. And what a picturesque setting it is for a Greyhound track to be built. Many familiar faces from the world of greyhound racing gathered in the Emperor Suite at Towcester Racecourse to finally hear the plans for the first greyhound track to be built in the UK since Sittingbourne 19 years ago. But why did Towcester horses want the dogs?
The facilities are here, the investment's here. It's another £2 million to build the greyhound track. Well, I think we've spent about 12 million on these buildings, new stables, and it's a very big site.
I think there's a massive opportunity with greyhound racing. I think it's such a tremendous sport. I think visually it ticks all the right boxes for us, and I think it's a real good opportunity for us to sort of diversify our business and better utilise a great asset that we've got here at Towcester. I am immensely confident we're going to bring new people to this sport, we're going to bring new owners to the sport, and it's great for the greyhound industry, it's great for us as a business as well.
Well, we've been working with Kevin's team now for some time. We've been overcoming a number of difficulties in terms of planning and getting the scheme going. We're up for starting on the 12th of April here. We'll have teams moving in ready for a start on the 14th of April. We're aiming to finish the construction works in mid to late October this year, 2014, and we will have the scheme ready for trialling the dogs in November and ready for full racing in December 2014.
I actually did the plans for the track at the early stages, got my engineers out here, set up the track. We did the inside running rail and the outside running rail, and set up all the cambers on the bins, and we based the track actually on Sandown Park in Australia.
And this could be, do you think, the safest track in the country?
You will get injuries no matter where you are, up your own gallop or anywhere. But I think we will reduce the injuries here by a big percentage, which will be very, very good on the welfare side and on the retired greyhounds.
It'll be 480 metres, 655 and 270. The track's been designed into 14 equal segments, so the straights are not overly long, the bends are sweeping. In fact, when I walked around and put myself on the bend, I didn't even know I was on a bend. You just can't tell. It's just such a beautiful track to run.
Once this is all off the ground and running, that trainers and owners might take some share in the success of it, possibly from a financial point of view. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, what I'm really talking about is prize money. If we can do what I hope and believe we can do, and much more importantly the management team here believe, then we will generate a level of profitability, which means that we will be looking at saying we can put more money into the racing. And that's an opportunity I've never had in horse racing.
Why have you decided to go with 8-dog racing?
The 8 dogs gives us an opportunity for additional exotic bets. I think there's an opportunity internationally for an international market to obviously engage with 8-dog racing. I mean, we're not all about 8-dog racing. There will be 6-dog racing as well, but we want the opportunity to race 8 dogs.
We're going to have something here that we can all be proud of, all of us. So from that point of view, it's been 3 years in the making, but it's come to fruition at last, so we can't wait.
The day has been an absolute fantastic day. The facilities that are on offer are absolutely top class. There is little doubt that the potential for this to be the best greyhound track, I would initially thought in the country, but I think probably the world. I was slightly concerned when I seen the original plans that maybe the greyhound track was going to be too far away from the stands, but now that we've been here and seeing it from the balconies, I think it's absolutely top notch.
The view from this top floor and the middle floor is superb, and obviously the terracing. I mean, visually the track will be like a hologram coming out of the ground. I mean, we've got to import around about 30,000 cubic metres of soil, so it'll be a colossal hologram coming out of the ground, and I think that will naturally framed against the backdrop that we've got here, that pitch black backdrop, I think will naturally give some intimacy. And we're also going to have a 50 square metre HD ready screen, so I think that's going to help with the whole entertainment experience of a night at the Greyhounds.
My son's a trainer, and the game actually isn't going very far for young trainers, and it seems this track have got the innovative of just going forward with the job. And the only way forward is to have nice bars and facilities for owners and for trainers and for the public, that we can be proud of our products. Because at the minute, I don't think we're that proud of our products.
But I have sort of put in place a 3-tier system for the trainers. We'll have a core body of trainers who've got 30 plus runners. We'll have a secondary level where any trainer with 10 to 15 dogs can apply for a contract on a reduced level from the top level. And we also want to encourage people starting out. So any young trainer, prospective trainer who's got 5 dogs that he wants to grade will get a contract at Towcester.
Really fantastic to see this materializing. I've been waiting for this for 4 years now, and I think it's the best shot the game could get for the future.
Will you come racing here?
Most definitely. Yeah, I can't wait for it.
You're billing it as the future of greyhound racing. Now that's a pretty big statement, but you do sound confident.
I just think that in this natural setting, the facilities we've got here, we've just got to build the track. Obviously, we've got to make sure that it's safe. I think welfare is at the forefront of our thoughts. The plan is to be the Ascot of the greyhound world. I mean, Towcester will never be the Ascot of horse racing. There is an Ascot. I think there's the opportunity for us to be the Ascot of greyhound racing very quickly if I do my job right and we get it right and we get the support of the greyhound industry, which I have no doubt that we will.
Having met all the people who are here today, many of them I've obviously met before, I'm even more excited now than when we started the project, which after nearly 2 years means there must be something in it.